So, after all these years, Nintendo finally revealed the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm incredibly excited for it, as well as the games we could see. It's already my favorite console just by the simple fact that it could play a peak Super Mario the Thousand Year Door on day one. So remember when I made a terrible video on how I hated nostalgia blind people? All comments shown on that video are from TikTok, one of the worst platforms to be a happy and cheerful Nintendo fan. Why? Because you can't even like Nintendo without being called a glazer. Let's see what TikTok thinks. Switch 2 gonna play Mario at 4K 30 FPS. Based on that broken heart emoji, I can tell this comment's underestimating the power of the Switch 2. So many people are scared at the simple fact that games can run at 30 FPS. Guys, it's fine. It's just frame rate. Something I guarantee you aren't even gonna notice. Especially in new games. If these people claim they'd rather use a Steam Deck, then they'll still not escape their fear of 30 FPS games because there are some games that are locked at 30 FPS and look gorgeous. And if it's true that the Switch 2 is much more powerful than that, then what's there to worry about? $500 for 60 FPS. First, it was 30 FPS, and now they complain about 60 FPS. What's next? Are we gonna complain about 300 FPS in the year 2030? Holy crap, 555 likes for this stupid comment. Who said this console was gonna be $500? As of right now, Nintendo has said nothing about the price. Here's another comment. Better be 120 FPS in Fortnite for $500. Okay, first of all, dude, you put a dollar sign on the wrong spot. Second, 120 FPS? I don't even think the Steam Deck plays Fortnite at 120 FPS. And again, $500. I'm starting to think TikTok users lack the ability to use Google if two different people believe that $500 is a price for this thing. That makes me believe that they use TikTok as their main search engine. Though, I might be exaggerating because maybe one person saw the other comment and believed it and made the other comment. Then again, they still took this false information as real information. Yeah, TikTok users, they are... most of them at least. This next comment was on a video where they said they want the Wii back as a joke because of how the Switch 2 isn't innovated as other consoles or whatever. For real, we want the Wii back. We want the DS back. Okay, I think I see a case of nostalgia bias. And if you've seen that horrible video, then you know I hate nostalgia blind people. But it also isn't right to assume nostalgia is blinding someone, so I'm gonna let it slide. But still, people think they know the Switch 2 is gonna be underpowered, so why do they want to bring back an even more underpowered console? Okay, this one got me really mad when I first read it. I think this was when they announced that the Wii U and 3DS online servers were being shut down. And it's no wonder why nobody plays their games anymore. No, Nintendo isn't worried about anything. Just look at how well the Switch is selling. The third highest selling console of all time. Oh, but it gets worse. Bro, Nintendo hasn't been good since the 1800s, and nobody can tell me the difference. Nintendo didn't even make video games in the 1800s. They made playing cards. So you're telling me that they peaked when they made playing cards? Huh? And it gets even worse. Here's the part that made me really mad. They were good until the Switch, to be honest. 3D Land and New Super Mario Bros. U was the last good content they released. I think these are the so-called filthy casuals people are talking about, because no one, not even a Nintendo hater, would just say New Super Mario Bros. U was their last good game. I love that game, but, At least only one person liked this comment compared to the other one's 555. The Switch 2 will have the same fate as the Wii U. Compare the reveal trailer for the Wii U and the Switch 2. One actually tells you something is new, the other doesn't even show the system itself. Tell me, which one's gonna sell better? If you look at other Mario games now, all those were much better. Look, I don't mean to call this person nostalgia blind, but guess what game he's referring to? 3D Land. Sorry, I like this game myself, but how do you think 3D Land is better? Okay, I was scrolling while editing this video. Take a look at this slideshow I found. Super Mario Bros. Wonder was great, but New Super Mario Bros. Wii was a masterpiece. Do I even need to say anything? Nothing compares to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'll let the comments of this slideshow speak. They're learning. I'm proud of them. Nintendo and 4K in the same sentence. What's there to be heartbroken for, dude? Just because Nintendo hasn't made a game in 4K doesn't mean it's never gonna happen. TikTok users always assume the worst for Nintendo just because they have underpowered hardware, because of the takedowns they do, and etc. Don't let those issues stop you from liking Nintendo. They may not be perfect, but they still do good things such as games and inspiring others. Just because they're a multi-billion-dollar company doesn't mean you can't defend them. Just because a Switch doesn't have a menu like the Wii doesn't make it inferior. This app just sucks, man. I'm glad it's off the App Store as of right now because it's just not a good app at all, at least from my point of view. The content I saw when I first used the app were videos containing blatant racism and homophobia. You might say I'm just being a snowflake, but it gets to a point where racist and homophobic jokes become old and just rude. But that's just what I saw. Not sure what other people have seen when they first opened TikTok. I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow me on Blue Sky if you want to. If you don't know what it is, it's basically Twitter, but a whole lot less toxic. Thanks for watching. Delete TikTok, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, it's TJ Gonzalez. You might be wondering, why haven't you uploaded in 8 months? Well, long story short, I got sick and just didn't feel like making videos. I haven't uploaded since the release of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, or at least the week of that game's release. And if you're wondering what I thought, because I made those videos, well, let's just say it's superior to the original version, and nobody can make me think otherwise. I'm gonna make a video about it. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it, but it should be soon because I'm almost done with it. Okay, bye. Don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky because I ain't need followers. I need you to follow me because I don't have any likes or comments on any of my posts. Okay, bye. I said bye. Bye!